Hello, thank you so much for coming back to watch this week's beauty throwback. So today for you, I have a little bit of an older Wet n Wild product. It's not like years and years old, but it's the Wet n Wild Color Icon. This is the limited edition Bed of Roses little quad. This came out, I believe it was last year, and it came out with like skincare stuff, a cream blush, and then like the rose brushes. So if you'd like to see me try this for the very first time, then please keep on watching. Like it did say, I do upload a daily video all about budget beauty, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I also do a live stream every single Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so come hang out, come chat with me. I really do love getting to know my viewers and subscribers. So I didn't get the whole entire set. I found this little quad on Amazon. It was like $2.50, and I thought it was beautiful. I don't know, it just screamed fall to me. So anyway, I did pick this one up. I believe it came with 3 quads, and the cream blush came with a liquid lipstick, and then like a lip balm, and the brushes and stuff. And then they did have skincare and stuff. I do own the toner, and it's not my favorite. I don't really like it, but this looked stunning, so I had to pick this up. But I love Wet n Wild shadows. It's some of the best drugstore shadows, and yeah, so I wanted to try these for the longest time, but oh my gosh, these are taped down good. It's funny. The things that they should make easy to get into aren't, and the things that they should make hard to get into, it's super easy. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Finally got it. Okay. Ooh, that's beautiful. So even the background, like what the pans are sitting in, it's kind of got some flower detail in there. That's really, really pretty. Okay, so we've got, looks like 2 shimmer shades and then 2 matte shades. So I'll do some swatches really quick. I've really been getting into quads. They're just so easy. Ooh, look at those and tell me they don't look like fall. They look like fall. Ooh, that's so pretty. So there are the swatches of the 4 shades. So pretty. I'm impressed. Okay, so there's not like a transition shade per se, but what I think I'm going to be doing is I think I'm going to go ahead and dip into this shade right here and just the slightest little bit, and we'll really get that blended out for a transition shade. We'll just keep on blending it. You know, pretty pigmented, but transition shade, yeah. It's okay. I'll wipe off my brush and go ahead and get it blended out really good, but well, it is time for dark and smoky eye looks, right? So yeah, if that ever does happen to you, I just have a paper towel here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean my brush. You can either use like a color switch thing. I'm just going to rub my brush on my paper towel. I'm just really going to get this just blended and stuff. And you can really just get things worked out. So that way they are lighter, and you can really use pretty much any shade as a transition. So, a-okay. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you have this collection, because it looked really pretty. I heard, you know, positive and negative about it, but I didn't really hear much about the shadow quads, so. But yeah, that blended out pretty nicely, actually. So, I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dip back into that same exact shade. And I'm going to use this in my crease. And we'll just tuck that right into the actual socket. It's really pretty. It does feel like slightly different formula than the 10 pan little shadow palettes, but yeah, it does feel like a little bit of a different formula. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the deepest shade right here. I'm gonna use that on my outer corner. It's really pretty, like it's like a dark charcoal. Really pretty. Very, very pigmented. I mean, the other ones are too, the little 10 pan palettes, but I'm kind of surprised. Usually, like these kind of dark, kind of smoky shades, they can be a little bit harder for cheaper, less expensive companies to make. A lot of times they can look really, really muddy, but these are really, really nice. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gently gonna smoke on the bottom lash line. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this shade. I'm gonna use this on the middle of my lid. It's like a really pretty, like reddish copper. Definitely think the shade could be better if it was wetted down a little bit. It's definitely not as pigmented as a lot of the Wet n Wild shimmer shades. I'm like kind of surprised that the mattes so far are like the best. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here. I'm going to use that on my inner lid, the inner portion of my lid. It's a really pretty taupe. But yeah, once again, it's not like doing much. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Just dropped my mirror, don't mind me. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my little brush off again. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do a final blending. And there's a lot of glitter fallout on my face from the shimmer shades, but okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a smallish pencil brush. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into that kind of burgundy shade. I'm gonna smoke out my lash line, my lower lash line just a little bit more. Those matte shades are great. Yeah, the matte shades are so far a lot more superior to the shimmers. But okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look using the Wet n Wild, this is from the Rebel Rose, the Bed of Thorns little quad, and I do have some mixed feelings. I do think that the mattes are incredible, really, really pigmented, very easy to use and blend out. The shimmer shades, while they look beautiful in the pan, they definitely need some help. They either need to be used wet or with a sticky eye base I did neither today. I think that would really help these to pull better on the skin, if that makes sense. They don't look very shimmery. They're not very pigmented or opaque. So yeah, the swatches looked okay with the shimmers, but when applied to the eyes, even with the fingers, they're not that great. So yeah, definitely need to be damped, or it needs a sticky eye base, which I can do that. That's not a problem. But I do think it did create a really pretty kind of fall, dark, smoky, vampy look, and this is absolutely beautiful. I am impressed with the quality with the mattes. And like I said, the shimmers need some help, but I'm definitely excited to have this. I think this is going to be a great quad to do some beautiful fall looks with. I would definitely be pulling in a transition color, whether it's just my bronzer or whatever, because these two shades, while I was able to get it to work today, sometimes you don't have time to sit there and really blend and blend and blend and blend a super dark shade to use as a transition. It does work, but it's just easier a lot of times to grab your bronzer or your blush or whatever and to use it as a transition. But really nice quad. Just know that you're probably gonna have to pull in a transition shade, and you're probably gonna have to either have like tacky primer or a wet brush. But besides that, I am impressed, especially for the price. It is really, 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 really pretty. So I'm not disappointed with it. I'm okay with having to work with shadows. It's not a big deal to me. So yeah, I really like it, and I'm glad I picked one up. I do have another shadow quad from this collection on the way. It's the one with the green shade, so I'm excited to be getting that. I can't remember what it's called, but it is from the same collection, the Rebel Rose. So anyway, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's beauty throwback. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and share it. Let me know down below in the comments, did you get the Rebel Rose collection from Wet n Wild? What were your thoughts? I would love to know down below. And just so you know, I do have a Mercari page where you can buy discount beauty, skincare, makeup, all sorts of stuff. I also have another YouTube channel where I upload 7 days a week all about budget food. And I also have a Facebook group where we kind of hang out and chat and post pictures and stuff. So I'll have all three linked down below as well with this. Like I said, I did get it on Amazon. It'll be an Amazon affiliate link. You're welcome to use it, but you definitely don't need to. But it will be there for your ease and convenience. But anyway, feel free to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all up at Glam Babe. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly. We can always click on one of the ones that'll be popping up around the screen. But yeah, I'll see you here in just a sec.